with another video, and this is gonna be my favorite makeup tutorial. Everyone has been waiting for me to drop a makeup tutorial, so let's start with my brows. I've been liking a thinner eyebrow before. If you saw my eyebrows a year ago, you would literally cut my head off. But I've been doing a thinner eyebrow, and I would use a pomade, and I like to use my concealer brush to conceal, and it just gives me that perfect look that I love. So now I'll be starting on my foundation. I like to use two different types of foundation, especially because of the weather. So I have to go a shade down, and I also like to go just a little bit back up to bring me back that warmness. And I just blend all those in and create that perfect combination for myself. Now I'll be starting my eyeshadow, and for this eyeshadow look, I went with a dark base and I went with a light base overhead for my crease. And then I decided to do some sparkles on top of that to help it all transition in together. The more I grow into makeup, it makes me realize makeup is such an art. Like, I don't do makeup for any reason besides to paint. Like, I just like to paint. I grew up loving to paint, and I just love to create. And I feel like each makeup artist has their own technique, their own skills. No one is like the other, and that's what makes me enjoy makeup. Concealer. I make sure to conceal my under eyes, both sides, the tip of my chin, the middle of my forehead, the bridge of my nose, and also the tip of my nose. And I make sure to do all this with a very light hand. Makeup is so light-handed. That's how you get the most perfect result. If you go in super rough and hard, you will not get the results that you want. And now I like to blend my concealer with a brush, which gives me the perfect last longing look. And I make sure to extend my eyes up so I get that perfect coat right underneath my eye for full coverage. now we'll just set that concealer in place with the powder, and I make sure to dab the powder on my wrist before I apply it to my face, just so I can get that full flat coverage that I like. I make sure to use a really light hand and to get both under eyes, my chin, and the middle of my eyebrows. And as you can see, these steps aren't in order. I do my steps and which works for me and gives me the best results, because the final ending is chef's kiss. Disappear. So the best way to get that really peachy look and that last longing look is to make sure you add it with your powder. Once that step is done, you want to move on to your bronzer. And for me, I like to bronze at the end right here, and like just look at the flick of the wrist. Makeup is really in the technique, love. If your makeup is not getting done right, then your makeup artist is not tea, or you just got to keep learning to teach yourself, because I taught myself you can teach yourself. Anybody can teach themselves. And I just put that in like a 3 shape on both sides of my face, and I just blend that out, circular motion. I make sure to like dab here and there because it is very strong, so you want to make sure you're mixing as good as possible. then before I put my mascara on, I like to put on like a lash molder, and on the flip side it does have an eyebrow molder as well. And I think this is actually when my camera died, so you guys probably missed when I cut crease my contour with the baking powder, and I cut crease my nose, and I think I also contoured my nose as well. So, and I did a black underline on my eye. So that's just all you missed. And then here I'm gonna curl my eyes because I've been not liking lashes as much. They irritate my eyes, so I've been going natural. And yeah, this is a perfect little look. Really cute, very simple, and I feel like this video is more so about technique than anything. So take notes as far as how I apply my steps, my order, and you should get the same look, hopefully. All right. And now we'll move on to lip liner, and I will never beat the lip syringe accusations. These is my real 100% natural lips. I never got these poked, baby. But yes, this is how I apply my lip liner. I make sure to keep that bridge in the center, and I go across, and I make sure to get that bottom part of my lip, so I have to curl my lip back, and I just really do this smooth and lightly, and I feel like it gives me the best results and it lasts the longest. Now I just like to do that final blend of just making everything come together and adding more blush before I finally blend that cut crease from my contour, which makes a big difference as far as how your makeup looks. And then I just blend everything together, my chin, the rest of my bronzer, and everything just looks so flawless and effortless. And if you don't put this step in your routine, then what are you doing? for my favorite step, which is highlight, of course. And you guys saw I did not blend that powder that was on my nose. I just left it there because I'll add my highlight on top of there to give it that long lasting effect. And when I do go ahead and highlight, I'm going to highlight with a soft hand. You never want to push your highlight brush on your skin. You literally want to just and angelically just flow, just let it flow over that. So I make sure to get both of my cheeks in a circular motion. I make sure to get the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and the insides of my eyebrows, the inside of my eyes, and I like to get the top of my lip and my Cupid's bow. And now I just add some very simple lip gloss. Make sure to shop LUNASGLAMZ on my TikTok shop. We will be coming out with all sorts of products for the remaining of this year. So please be on the lookout for our next latest drop. You guys will not be disappointed. Mwah.